A teenager, the sole survivor of a tragic Rockslide. We're going to talk to her in just a moment. But first, NBC's Joe Fryer has her story.
It was a blue sky day in late September. An easygoing half-mile trail paved the way for the Johnson family as they hiked through San Isabel National Forest in Colorado. Nature was at its best until the Johnsons crossed paths with its worst.
We heard this large crack, kind of a cracking or thunder sound, and then we saw a big chunk of the mountain just slide down.
Adam Rogers was halfway up the trail when he saw boulders as big as cars tumble down the mountain without warning. Fearing hikers could be trapped, he ran to call 911.
Like a whole chunk of the mountain just slid down.
Searchers arrived at the massive, unstable scene, hoping to find signs of life buried beneath the rubble.
I heard a small girl cry out, and I could only see her hand coming up through the boulders. So, I immediately went over there and started tossing off the boulders.
They uncovered 13-year-old Gracie Johnson, who told rescuers that her father, Dwayne, shielded her in his final moments.
Her dad is a real hero. Really saved her life.
In an instant, the Rockslide stole 5 lives. Gracie lost her father, Dwayne, and mother, Donna, both popular coaches. Gracie's sister, Kiowa Rain, and her cousins, Bajan Walker and Paris Walkup, were also killed.
We may never get over this. They were so much a part of every single thing that we ever did.
The sole survivor, Gracie, escaped with a broken leg, forever grateful to her father, whose final brave act was a reflection of his love. For Today, Joe Fryer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
And we are joined this morning by Gracie Johnson, along with her aunt and uncle Dana and Daryl Johnson and her cousin Tyler. Good morning to all of you. Gracie, you are an amazing girl. I know that for just spending a few moments with you. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm doing really well, and I'm healing a lot.
I heard you got rid of your crutches this week, right?
I went to my orthopedist and got rid of my crutch.
There's so much to get used to and adjust to. How are you handling this? How are your spirits?
I mean, it's a lot different, but I mean, nothing's going to be the same for me, and I'm handling it really well. Like, I know that I have to change a lot, and I'm doing really good.
I know you remember everything that happened, and it's just too much to even talk about. But I know you wanted to recognize your dad, because he did a wonderful thing for you.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, I did cover myself, but I was just standing in the open, and he did push me into a rock that was bigger than I was and saved me.
He saved your life.
Yeah.
Daryl, this is your brother. I can't even fathom what a shock this must have been when you heard this news.
Yeah, really didn't set in still hasn't, really missed the guy. When we moved up there, I was, the first guy I wanted to call was my brother to let him know, hey, we're going to live close to you, but yeah, it's different.
Dana, what would you want people to know about Gracie's parents? I've been reading about them, and they sound like wonderful people.
Well, they were, and they still are. I mean, my goodness, everybody in the community still talks about them constantly, and Dwayne was just life of the party, great guy. Didn't really care about putting on any kind of. I guess he was just a real guy. Just everybody was his friend and didn't know a stranger. And Donna was one of the most beautiful souls, and she was a photographer and did wonderful pictures, and they were great parents, and they're really missed in the community.
Well, you live in this community called Buena Vista. It's a little town, as I understand it. And I know one of the reasons why you wanted to be here was to say thank you, because it sounds like they have really put their arms around you.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had a caring community, and we've always had each other's backs, but after this happened, there was just so much support that was given to me. And even just Chaffee County, including Salida, they really they just were really nice, and those are our rivals. We have a battle with them, and they were just really caring and comforting to us, and it's just kind of amazing how it brought everybody together.
Well, they were there when it matters. And speaking of that, your aunt and uncle did an extraordinary thing. Daryl and Dana, you moved from your town with your son Tyler to Gracie's town. and you're all living together. And how's that going, Daryl?
It's going great. You know, we run into a lot of people in the grocery store that know us, and we don't exactly know them. So that's kind of weird. But the town's great. We got just everybody supporting us up there. You don't know how many times you hear, you know, anything we can do for you, just give us a call. So, and you know, it's from everybody. So it's great. It's a great community. We're actually loving it up there. It's a little bit of a change going to a small town, but it is really nice.
Tyler, you're getting used to the new town?
Kind of, a little bit. It's a lot different than where we moved from, but I like it.
Well, you guys show what really matters, and that is family. You're truly wonderful. Gracie, thanks for being so brave and being here. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.